guys, it's time for NT Sheep's Digital Wonderlands! Okay, and welcome back, my little lambs. In the last video, we turned in the Abraxodyne cases that we had been finding and have unlocked the new quest given to us by the father who's trying to find his daughter. We need to keep searching for Abraxodyne containers, and every time we find about 3 to 5 of them, we bring them back and we get intel tapes. I'm probably going to do a video later on about those, but it looks like a headhunt's popped up, so we're going to go ahead and fast travel to that and try that real quick and see how this one goes. Okay, so one thing I've been noticing from other videos and stuff I've been watching about the PTS is it looks like they've disabled you suffering from being in a nuke zone. I'm not taking any damage at the moment. Usually if you somehow fast travel into a nuke zone, you've only got just a few seconds to try and pull out of a power armor suit and get into it. Or if you've got the Chinese stealth armor, that gives you rad resistance, or if you keep a hazmat suit with you as you're roaming around. I'm probably going to put on the Chinese armor just to be safe, and we'll see what happens as we go through this quick little headhunt. So as you can see, this headhunt again ended pretty darn quickly. From the moment somebody fired off the flare, the enemy seemed to appear wherever they were going to appear, and there was enough people here that they just locked on target and killed everybody. I couldn't even find the body of the main person that you were supposed to kill here. So hopefully they're going to be tweaking these a bit. These things are either bugging out in the PTS, like what happened with me with my first one, or they're just getting completed way too darn fast. If this is supposed to be a public event to entice people to come in, you know, there might be some people that can't even get into it in time when they're trying to sit there and join the event. Okay, so we're just going to explore this area a little bit and check out these buildings. I'm sure we might be able to find another Abraxodyne case. Supposedly there's like over 150 of them in total in the game to find. So, I mean, these darn things should be literally just about everywhere you're walking, if that's the case. So we're going to sit there and see what we can find inside the building, and then we'll figure out where we're going to move on to next. Okay, so I noticed from looking at my compass, there's a couple of things popping up on the map as discoverable locations, so we're going to start trying to make our way towards some of those and see what there is that we might be able to unlock. Okay, so I just went ahead and switched back to my troubleshooter's armor, and yeah, I'm in a rad zone and I'm not taking any radiation damage, so I guess that's something fun about the PTS. You can walk around and be like, what rads? As I was walking through this big junkyard, I figured that it got unlocked as a fast travel location, but later on I realized it didn't, so I had to come back here later to get it unlocked. It's pretty darn huge, and I had to do a lot of walking around it before I finally somehow found a spot to where it got marked. This is a cute little message that somebody has set up for their camps in game. I've come across several of these in the PTS, and I'm also starting to see these in the regular game at the moment. It's a fun little way of trying to get your point across, I think. Okay, so it seems we've discovered a giant mutant cornfield. Or are these just fake corn? I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm starting to have flashbacks to a very old movie I saw as a kid with this guy running around with a giant banana. I know what the movie is. I just want to see if you guys can figure it out too. Okay, so it didn't look like there was going to be too much of value inside there. There might be some little lore tidbits from holotapes or notes left around if we can come back and explore later, but let's go see what's up in this cornfield. I got so focused on taking out the rad scorpion that it wasn't until I was editing the video that I realized there was an Abraxodyne case on the ground there. And for those of you wondering what that movie was, it's called Sleeper. It came out in 1973 and it starred Woody Harrelson. I saw it as a kid on cable back in the mid-80s. Okay, so we're just doing a quick check here of things that we've already completed. We've got 2 Testamite things done, so that's good. We're going to keep doing some more exploring. It looks like there's another small town or something up ahead, and we're just going to see what else we can find. Right now, we're kind of just roaming the wasteland and seeing what there is to see.
There you are!
Okay, so we finally found some rad hogs, so hopefully this will help us with that one challenge. If not, we're just going to keep on roaming along. We ran past a couple of raiders back there. They might be trying to find us. And here we have a very big red rocket. No, not like that, you pervs!
Do I hear something?
Hello?
Okay, so we've joined this public event called Sinkhole Solutions. One thing I had learned about this event is supposedly towards the end of it, there's an agua that shows up. And that, I think, was one of the Test of Might challenges. So completing this event should help us complete that challenge, so then we can go back and talk to Runt. He's a happy fellow.
Going to take some time for those nests to appear. Why not use it to kill some bugs?
Okay, so completing the event definitely got us to check off one of those Trials of Might challenges. So we got the return to Runt. We've also gotten enough briefcases. I think we need to go ahead and go back to Bodhi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So we're going to drop off some briefcases and then we're going to go talk to Runt.
You're back. How goes your search? Thank goodness for that. Give them here and I'll start decrypting. Huh. Interesting. Here's a copy for yourself. Bring me any more you can find, and let me know if you have any questions. You're back. As far as I can tell, they're scattered all over Ohio. Heaven knows how they got there. Stolen, traded, dumped. Your guess is as good as mine. So be it.
I was kind of hoping that since they gave you the option to ask him, that he might be able to give you some hints or something about where you should search next. Maybe put a marker on your map of a general area. They may add that to the game. Who knows? Okay, so here we are back in Highway Town. Let's go ahead and run down to the other end and talk to Runt and see what he has to say.
Whoa! Sorry. You gave me a fright there.
Conquering hero, back with the spoils. Or something. Word around town is you've done quite well out there. No stopping you. This is your business, if you wish to impress the king. Which, annoyingly, you've been doing so far. But how does he know this isn't a fluke? I've been managing people for years now. And my answer is very simple. Dedication. So I found you some more things to take a crack at. Stuff for real, hands-on professionals. Do them, and I'll make sure the Rust King hears of it. If you go whining to the Rust King, it's your word against mine. It will also be your head. The Rust King hates whining. But if you complete my jobs, I might just decide to put in a good word for you. Now go, do as you're told.
Okay, so Runt has given us some new challenges. They're called Test of Dominance. Let's take a look at what they are. No, that's not what I need. I need to open up... Okay, challenge menu. Okay, so we've got complete a headhunt, get critical hits and VATs, kill legendary enemies, kill enemies using fire damage, kill rust raiders, kill a death claw using its weak spot, These are all going to be fairly easy to do, but we're going to be closing this video out and saving those for the next one. So, thank you so much for watching, my little lambs, and I hope to see you again next time in the Digital Wonderlands.